Travel back in time with a trip inside the Iowa's News Now
Good evening.
vault.
This was a day many eastern Iowa motorists have long looked forward to.
Interstate 380 tonight is open all the way between Cedar Rapids and Waterloo. Roger Riley of our Northeast Iowa team is now live on the interstate near Gilbertville on the last segment of 380 to be opened. Roger, tell us about this afternoon's opening ceremony.
Well, Maggie, the ceremony was held here. We're just east of Gilbertville on the interchange, just southeast of Waterloo, on the last leg of I-380, finally open now. People were here today from all along the interstate, including city, county, and state officials. A Dixieland band welcomed city, state, and county officials to a dinner on the highway before the ceremony. Governor Terry Branstad welcomed the new road as an economic development tool.
An excellent transportation system helps us to transport Iowa products to the marketplace and to be competitive in attracting new industry and business to our state.
Mayor Del Bowers welcomed the road as an interstate link for Northeast Iowa and a benefit to Waterloo.
And it will provide a stop sign free access for patrons of the dog track a year from now.
And also remembered today were those whose land this road was built on. Mr. and Mrs. Don Delagardelle sacrificed a cornfield for the road. Today, Governor Branstad thanked them personally before a convoy of emergency vehicles cut the ribbon, opening the road. So for now, all the fanfare here is over. Eastern Iowans now have a brand new highway that will enable travelers to go between Waterloo and Cedar Rapids in just a little over an hour. This is Roger Riley with the live two-action camera near Gilbertville.
Thank you, Roger. The end of new construction does not mean the end of work on Iowa's interstate system. John Orchestrom is now live on Interstate 380 at Highway 30 in Cedar Rapids with an explanation. John?
Well, Dave, the first part of the Interstate 380 between 80 and the airport road just south of Cedar Rapids opened in 1973. And like the part that opened today, officials hope this stretch of road will last for 30 years or more. But that won't happen without some work. Iowa's interstate is 27 years old in places, and it's wearing out. Heavy trucks are among the system's enemies. So are Iowa winters. The state's farmland may be good for agriculture, but Transportation Department officials say it provides lousy drainage for miles of concrete highway. In addition, the state says the mixture used to make the road itself is in places inferior.
It's worn out faster than we anticipated, so there's constant upkeep.
The state says it will spend $45 million working on Iowa's interstate system during the next year. All 782 miles of it, all 1,000 bridges, will eventually need work. It will happen under a four-tiered program: resurface, restore, rehabilitate, and reconstruct. The question is, can the job be done with the funds now available?
We have to maintain the entire system, but it is wearing out faster than we can fix it. We've done in the last 2 or 3 years, Iowans have noticed, I'm sure, a lot of resurfacing. The roads look like they're in great shape, but in effect what we're doing is just painting over the problems.
Our goal is to preserve this infrastructure and preserve these highways. It's much cheaper to preserve them, to do the 4R, the rehab and repair, than to build a new one.
Iowans actually pay for the interstate every time they fill up their cars with gas. Federal tax money from fuel sales and from other sources fund 90% of the interstate. The state picks up the rest of the bill. And while there is some disagreement about whether there will be enough money to keep the interstate up to par, the DOT says construction, reconstruction, repair, that will begin again in earnest next summer. And some of the counties included in that are Iowa, Johnson, Cedar, and Scott. Dave?
John, is the interstate system complete now?
Over the nation, no, Dave, it isn't. About 94% of it is complete. There are, however, some major projects. One in Colorado, for example, costs about $300 million. So there is some big work projects yet to be done, but most of it is done.
Okay, John, thank you very much.